Welcome to BeatzNEatz. Today we are making a pizza omelet. A pizza omelet. You heard that loud and clear. And for our pizza omelet, we have, of course, eggs. We have 2 eggs here. We're going to season up some seasoned salt. We have some red onions, some fresh garlic diced up, green peppers, mushrooms. We have some fresh basil here, some turkey pepperoni, the star of our omelet, some mozzarella cheese. We have some fresh, well, some dried basil here. We have some spinach to go inside. We have some fresh basil to finish it off. And to also finish it off, we have some fresh parm, some pizza sauce, and some chili flakes to give it that heat. You ready to cook? Let's cook. Get my pan going, get it hot and ready. And I'm going to saute my vegetables first. You don't have to saute your vegetables, but I just like a little softened vegetable to go in my omelet. If you want it all fresh ingredients, you can just go ahead and make your omelet. And as your omelet is cooking, you can add all your vegetables, your mushrooms and bell peppers, onions and everything, and spinach to it. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and saute my mushrooms, my red onions, my bell pepper, my garlic, and I add in my basil, and then I'm going to finish it with a little basil as well. Just going to get this up to temperature. I'm just going to saute them in some grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is pretty light, so that I don't want a heavy, greasy omelet. So I'm just going to use some, some grapeseed oil to help that thing cook. While I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and whisk my eggs. Add a little salt here. Just a little salt, a little seasoned salt. And there are egg substitutes out there for those who don't do eggs. So this adds, your eggs adds a nice protein to your dish. And if you want to fluffy your egg, you can also add some milk or a little bit of heavy cream. So our pan's warm. Go ahead and add that grapeseed oil, get our vegetables going. I'm going to go ahead and add our bell peppers in. Add our mushrooms. Throw our onions in there. Add our garlic in. And garlic has so many health benefits. Disclaimer, health benefits that I've experienced. As far as immunity goes, there's an active in garlic when you cut it and let it sit for about 10 minutes that it releases that really, benefits my body. And so what I do is I try to cut my garlic in the morning when I saute my vegetables. Just cut it, let it sit, or just cut it in advance and, let it sit so it can release those actives that you need in your body. Sort of like, when you buy a pharmaceutical drug and it has an active in it, has inactives and it has actives in it. The active is what gives it its therapeutic result that you need. And in nature, you find things in your plants, your fruits and vegetables that your body utilizes. That's why it's so important to get your nutrients, your vitamins, your minerals from the earth. smells really good. I'm gonna add just a little bit of soy sauce to put a little caramelization on it. Toss it around a bit. Check it out, you guys. Check it out. I'm just gonna cook it long enough where it can get that just a little, a little cook to it, not overcook it or anything, because I still want my omelet to be really fresh, really good. When you make it in the morning and you got your vegetables and everything, you're ready for your day. So if you want to, you can go ahead and add your pepperoni to it, but I think in this case, I have added it before, and I've added it after, into my omelet directly. So it's really up to you what you want to do. My vegetables have cooked down to the texture that I want. I don't want my garlic to burn. So I'm just going to take it all off. Set it to the side. Get my pan ready for this omelet. Add some more oil to it. You can also do this with scrambled eggs. Just mix everything in there. Because at the end, all the ingredients are still the same. Still eggs, still your pizza. It'll be pizza, eggs, omelet. And you want to make sure when you cook an omelet, you want to make sure you get all of your edges, like the edges of the pan, really oil, because you don't want it to, because you want it to cook. When you pour it in, you want it to be flat in your pan, and you just want to let it sit for a little while. And what I like to do is, I like to kind of like whip it a little bit, not completely break that bottom layer of it, because of course it wouldn't be an omelet, but just to whip it just a little bit, Get friendly with it. So once I add my eggs in, I'm going to let it just form that bottom layer. Then I'm going to add my spinach, my cheese, my basil, my other my fresh basil, my dried basil. I'm also going to finish it off with basil also. So give that another whisk. And I used, in this case, 2 eggs. It's up to you how many eggs you want in your omelet. So making an omelet, you want to kind of run it around. Run it around, let it do its thing. I'm going to turn it down just a little. And so what I'll do is I'll keep running it around until it forms like this until it forms your omelet. And that's the reason, the importance of making sure that you have enough oil on the edges, not just the bottom part of your pan. So now I'm going to go ahead and start adding in. So I've got my base of it. I'm going ahead and start adding my spinach. You can just rip it up. And I do pizza omelets every blue moon, because I love pizza. Anybody that knows me knows that I just love pizza so much. So we got our spinach in there. Gonna go ahead and add our basil in throughout. Add our vegetables back to it. Spread it around. We're going to go in and add our pepperoni. This is so beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. Then we're going to add our cheese. Add our cheese in it. Now, when you go on vacation and you go to the omelet station, don't be trying to ask for no pizza omelet because they might look at you like you're crazy. But if I were there, I'd make you a pizza omelet. But you got to take me on vacation with you. That's the catch. You got to take me on vacation with you. They'll be like, Chef Ned said make you a pizza omelet. I'll be like, no. And so you can see now I have that outer ring. And this is where it gets tricky. Like, I love the challenge of making a really good omelet. So it's the folding and the flipping. So you want to add, let me grab my spatula because I want to get a hold on this. And you want to give it a fold. Sometimes it'll roll back on you, but stay with it. And some people are so advanced where they can just flip that thing right over. I've done it a couple times and succeeded. I've done it a couple times and have flopped. And then it just became an egg omelet. And so once that gets done, I pull it to the middle, let that cheese and everything cook inside and melt and marry and get comfy with each other. Gotta still have some. Throw that right in there. So if you have a non-stick pan, that's a great way to go when you're making omelets. So, you make sure that those, even if you don't have enough oil on the edges of your pan, that the likelihood of it sticking to your pan and ruining your omelet is minimal. So you get a good look at the omelet right there. It's so pretty. I'm just trying to make sure everything is melting. I want my cheese to really get in there and melt. I just kick it up just a little bit. Like I said, then I'm going to finish it off with my dried basil, my fresh basil, and I'm going to add a little bit of heat to it, those chili red flakes. And then just pour a little pizza sauce on it and dust it with that Parmesan. When you make this for somebody, they may want to marry you, so that's a disclaimer. Oh, look at the other side of this, guys. That's a pretty omelet right there. That is a pretty omelet. Oh. This is BeatzNEatz, right? And you know I come with the fire beats. So this beat right here is just like, it has some killer drums on it. I mean, killer drums. And I just must have been out of my mind. I had the most fun making this beat. And it is I ain't gonna sing it, 'cause I'm not a singer. But, oh my gosh. Mmm. Mmm. BeatzNEatz. It's BeatzNEatz. BeatzNEatz. Oh. Oh. It's coming along beautifully. Try to check both sides of it. Got to get down on it. So I'm going to give it about another minute or so before I take it off. And we're going to plate it. We're going to layer our toppings on it. We're going to layer that beat, that fire killer drum set beat. We're going to taste it and just see what it's working with. I'm so excited. So excited. So excited. So excited. Wow. If you guys can just smell this wonderfulness. Oh, look at that other side. So right now, I know I can see my cheese is melted. And then we're gonna get into it. I'm so excited. I'm so ready to dive in this. You want to do some toast and give it that crunch. But the thing about this is it's no crust. So if you're trying to watch those carbs, it's easy to make. It's got healthy ingredients in it. It's got that active I was talking about in the garlic to give you everything you need. So we're going to come back. We're going to layer it. We're going to dig into it. Yeah, BeatzNEatz. So we're back and we're ready to give this pizza omelet a go and see see what it's tasting like and see what all those grapeseed oil and the eggs and the pizza sauce and the pepperoni, turkey pepperoni and the mozzarella and the basil and the red onion, the green peppers, the mushrooms, the fresh garlic, the spinach, the parm to finish it off, and then we add those red pepper flakes at the end to give it some heat. You ready to taste it? Let's taste it. It's so elegant and fun. Like kids could, well, they probably don't want all this other stuff, but you have to tame their palate. But I can imagine a kid experimenting and trying it with the basic things that they like and the ingredients that they want. Let's give this a go. Let's give it a turn. Let's give it a taste. Tastes like a pizza in an omelet. Did I just sing that? Oh my gosh. That mozzarella. I was stingy with the pepperoni. I wish I added more, but I can taste the pepperoni and the bell peppers, the mushrooms. Or like I'm just eating a pizza with. Mmm. That mozzarella is on point. And that parm, yeah, a little more parm to that. Looks like I found my parm. Mm. Wow. I about done myself this time. A little more sauce. And this is the actual sauce that you put on pizza. Pizza sauce. And those red pepper flakes give it that nice little kick to it. Oh my gosh, you guys. That healthiness and whew, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How good this is. Like, my gosh. Like, check that out. Like, check out those layers inside of there. Like I said, if you want to impress somebody that really likes eggs and breakfast foods and really likes pizza and bringing things together, like, y'all know, enjoy this pizza omelet. Enjoy some beets. Killer beets.